We're continuing with Jack Kirby's Fourth World with Superman's Pal, the new Jimmy Olsen, number 148. Superman, it's too strong for you. We're finished. Not a Jack Kirby cover, but Jack Kirby comic. There's a hole in the bottom of the sea, and nobody knows it's there, except Jimmy Olsen, Superman, and the Newsboy Legion. And oh yes, there's that tall, mysterious man who lives in Victorian splendor. The man who's proclaimed himself king of the world, Victor Volcanum, monarch of all he subdues. Superman, he's walked into a trap. Now we're all in trouble. How do we bust out of here? Who'd ever believe it? We're prisoners inside a volcano that's popped up in mid-Atlantic. Hold on, fellas. I've been caught by surprise, but I wouldn't call it permanent. Work on it, Superman. Give it the old college try. Come on, give your muscles a workout. Jammed tightly in by two tremendous walls of closing stone, Superman finds himself pitted against a hidden mechanism using the pressure power of the volcano. Crack! Here goes, men. Then, crack! Boom! I'm free, but I didn't care much for the experience. We're not wild about this one either. Get us out! Clink, clink, clink. Hey, take it easy, Superman. This isn't a milkshake. Just testing, boys. Besides, you rascals deserve a bit of shaking up. Yow! It's cracking. We're falling out like eggs. Steady, men, steady. I'm doing the best I can for you. Suddenly, amid the grating sounds of tearing metal, the steel cage comes apart. Yay! There you are, friends. Liberty and justice for all. Amazing, dear fellow, but your might is nothing that Victor Volcano's robot force can't handle. Uh-oh, our hidden host, I presume. That monster will take this place apart. He'll panic the hospital. Don't get excited. He wants the chair. Charlie's wild about chairs. Crack. You're right, Gabby. Look at him. He's eating that chair. Yeah, the local medics think he likes the chemicals used in furniture manufacturing. Stand back, Tommy. I can handle it. This has got to be a mistake. This page is completely out of place. Groik, groik. There, see? I don't know what Charlie is, but when I go near him, he's like a purring pussycat. Crunch. Uh-oh, here comes the local constabulary. Where is he, lads? We cannot allow a nasty beastie running about loose and scary in the place. So I read the page, but this is clearly an accident. Victor Volcanum can do everything. Victor Volcanum has done everything. He is well-bred, well-read, and evident, superior of all men. I was a balloonist in the days when few men dared to fly. However, on my last flight, the winds of misfortune collapsed my vehicle and plunged me into the cone of this volcano. I found myself marooned in a hellish netherworld of hot stone and flaming pits. When my food would run out, I was doomed to die. But resourceful Victor Volcanum did not die. From his meager equipment, he created a method to distill life-gaining extracts from the fiery energies about him. With bits and pieces of wrecked ships washed ashore, I forged in those fires the first of my mechanical servitors. There shall be an army of them working, building for Victor Volcanum. My efforts were crowned with success. I taught the first servitor to build others, and the process was repeated until I had a suitable security labor force. I, Victor Volcanum, not only survived, but he achieved a lifestyle of undisturbed splendor. Of course, that was many years ago, 110 to be exact. You see, the energies in this flaming fluid tend to make one immortal. Incredible, and yet I believe your story. However, all those years of isolation have driven you into paranoia. Nonsense. I'm superbly fit to rule the earth. I have the means to carry out this dream and smash all who stand in my way. He's swallowing that Molotov cocktail. He mentioned something about changing his metabolism. At that moment, he also mentioned something about smashing all who stood in his way. Take cover, boys. The robots. Yow! Those tin soldiers are firing high explosives. Blam, blam. The robots concentrate their fusillade on Superman, but the Man of Steel absorbs the punishing attack. Our target is humanoid of impervious substance. The orders are to kill. Continue firing. Well, I've had enough of that kind of thing. Superman then fires a missile of his own. a rock propelled into supersonic flight by the mightiest of arms. This is what is known as knocking the batters out of the box. Zock bap spack crack wham pow crack. That seems to have short-circuited the lot of them. You don't see us crying about it. The ball game isn't over, Superman, not for Victor Volcanum. He can certainly win it in the next few innings, but not if we spark a rally. Let's go get him. Following the direction from which their opposition appeared, the young people and their mighty ally rushed to the attack. I've got a strange feeling that we're being watched. I feel that too. I wouldn't doubt it. This place is full of hidden gadgets. Suddenly the boiling fire pits erupt. Look out! Then a swift flowing river of fiery lava rises and sweeps down upon Superman and his friends. Keep going, gang. I've got to stop this or we'll take the hottest bath of the year. You heard him, fellas. Keep those legs pumping. Superman acts with lightning speed. With one great smash of his steel fists, he creates a deep fissure which drains off the oncoming rush of boiling death. Hey, did you see that? Superman just cracked open the Underground Health Club. Our snooty host isn't going to like that. That's why we got to get him, but fast. He must have enough gimmicks in this place to stop an army. Suddenly they arrive at a door and a new threat. Halt, I'm Boxa, programmed for bouts to amuse my master, but now assigned to guard duty. You're intruders. I must put you out of action. It could be this one match I didn't train for. Or it could be. Watch his left hand, Jim. Whap! Yow! He nailed Olsen. That tin can is lightning with his dukes. Let's get in this battle. Stay back, you guys. Despite his steel body and fighting skill, this thing has a weak spot, and I'm going to find it. Don't be nutty, Jim. You'll bust your knuckles on that bum. Bonk. This has got to do it. Pow! I don't believe it. Olsen just put that thing down for the count. Ow! I think I wrecked my hand on his steel hide. But this isn't possible. Why not? Olsen's no slouch. He might be championship material. Don't be ridiculous, Scrapper. None of us would stand a chance of defeating this thing unless we found the deactivator button, which I luckily did. How about that? Then, here comes Superman. We can really use him now. Yes, it looks like we've got a maze full of tricks to solve before we can lay our hands on Victor Volcanum. Hold it, fellas. From this point on, we've got to move more cautiously. Say, you're not scared of Volcanum, are you? Use your head, Tommy. Superman's not thinking of his own safety. At any rate, Victor Volcanum's no ordinary enemy. He had years to make this volcano into a fortress. Not only a fortress, but a stony test tube, in which the strangest of experiments were stirred. I believe that lava overflow was not the result of natural causes. You mean? I mean that Volcanum has machines that do everything and anything. Time and endless resources have provided him with security from any contingency, perhaps even mine. Slowly, silently, Superman, Jimmy Olsen, and the Newsboy Legion walked towards what? What? A small slot just opened in the ceiling. Big Words is right. In the next instant, pow! Perfect score for the brain blocker. My guests are tranquilized. This is the most fabulous mechanism, but alas, I must leave it behind. Yes, my faithful servitors, your master must take his leave of this domain. You've served me well, and I bid you goodbye with a heavy heart. Taking only priceless records and data with him, Victor Volcanum walks leisurely to his great flying gondola. We've included your volcanic diet formula as instructed. Good. When I control the planet, there'll be many factories producing my flame libation. There is a larger world outside with abundant energy from many volcanoes. Farewell, my fiery kingdom. You are comfortable and safe, but too small. So next we'll see if Victor Volcanum is successful in taking over the world.